now we said that probably will be one there, but
no, there isn't. 3-8 ace. Nothing there.
No, but it'll slow the betting down. The ace will give Simon a little bit of a warning signal that could be there.
The board pairs the 8s on the board.
That might induce a bet from Peter. And immediately Simon calls, so here's the river. It's a 4 of hearts. Maybe Peter can work it out. No, he can't. He thinks, well, I'll have another go at it. Simon led him into this one, and I think probably Simon might just call. He might just double his bet or something by the look of it. Yeah, that's what he does.
Exactly.
But he's opening the door for a re-raise. That's his only problem, but it's not going to happen in this case. The most he's going to get is another 4,000. And that's what he gets.
He
So
calls.
good play from Simon. And Peter throws his hand away. So it's good play that was from Simon. Good play.
And we finished the first hour of play. We've played 33 hands. Simon has won exactly 2/3 of them, and he has 105,000 chips. And Peter down to 55,000. And the reason? Well, Simon Noab, the more aggressive, raising slightly more, calling a lot more.
Yeah, and you see on the bets there, Peter making the bets, but probably at the wrong time, to be honest with you. So momentum switching back to Simon, isn't it?
The dealers have changed. Maria is back in at the dealers, and the blinds have gone up to 1,000 and 2,000. Simon Noab with over 105,000, and Peter Abella down to 53,000. And I think the story of the first hour had to be Simon Noab's aggression. You described Simon at the top of the show as being both aggressive and unpredictable.
That's about what Simon is. You can switch it on and off as just like a light switch, really. But you can go against him some days. But today it's going his way at the moment.
Peter Abella's fallen behind twice in the first hour. Both times gotten himself back to level pegging, but each time he seems to forget what gets him back there.
Yeah. He seems to lose it. And Simon, like I say, a bit unpredictable. Cards were flowing his way before the break. Well, let's see what Peter can do about it now. They've had a little break.
Peter called with the suited 5-10. Simon checking with the queen at 7. And here is the flop for Jack-King. They check back and forth. Pair of 4s on the board.
Probably come down to who wants to represent something here. It looks like Peter's taking the initiative and trying to represent something, but Simon says, no, I'm calling you down. So may take another bet from Peter here to pick up this pot if he doesn't connect with anything on the river. Here's the river. It's an 8. No apparent help to either player. See if Peter's brave enough to go through with it. Yes, he is. Someone's obviously G'd him up, or he's G'd himself up during the break. So the only way he can win this pot is to make a play at it, and off he goes. He says, if you want to call me down now, call me down. And Simon will find
I don't think Simon's going to...
No, I really don't think he can call him down now, but we'll see.
No, I don't think he's going to let him get away with it.
I don't see how we can stop him, but we'll see. You bet on him calling him down, and I'll bet on him passing, and we'll see what happens. You win. That's amazing. He must have a tell on him. Must have a total tell on him. You can't call with that queen now. That's amazing stuff. Really is.
What a play.
You hear the crowd.
Yeah, there you hear the crowd.
Simon's supporters have come back in. And
absolutely amazing. That's got to have shaken Peter Abella.
There they are. That's Simon's rooting section on the right. The 3 guys on the right, including, of course, John Faulkner. Last 10 hands almost irresistibly now towards Simon Noab.
I'm on.
And Simon's going all in, and Peter folds.
I think he's getting to the stage where Simon now, with any playable hand, will be saying that a few times, because he's thinking now, well, this guy's just not going to put any resistance to it. I think Simon's correctly reading the situation now.
3-5 of diamonds for Simon.
So he plays this. He's going to play for certain now. Yeah, he's going to play every card now. Every hand he's going to play.
7-9. Peter checks.
Here's the flop. Ace, 10, 10. No immediate help for either player. 2 diamonds, and there's 2 diamonds in Simon's hand. They're only small, but he's got them. Simon says, "Okay, I'm all in." And this is what's going to happen now.
And Peter Abella seems to have been a while since he won a pot, but he's won 15. The average about 5,000. Simon Noah has won more than twice as many pots.
Simon looking pretty composed, isn't he, sitting back, and Peter looking a little bit pensive sitting forward. So,
and even Mrs. Abella is looking a bit
dejected
up there in the crowd.
I think she's judged the situation as well. Look at Simon, he's just relaxing, knee up on the table, sitting very similar to what I am here, actually, isn't he? Relaxed.
Well, no one could be as relaxed as you are.
No one could be as relaxed as me. No, it's the drink. Okay, there we go. And 50.
Jack 5. Peter Abella.
Sunglasses are off now, and he's
going all in with the Jack 5.
And it won't take much of a hand for Simon to call this, I can guarantee you.
No. Simon isn't going to call it. I saw a 10. I'm not sure what the other card was.
I'm not sure, but it wouldn't have taken much behind it for Simon to call it, so Peter's sort of making desperate plays now.
There's a certain relentless quality to that. As you see the
Chip River.
Old Man River, the guy has moved way over to the right and then fallen down the wall and just dragged a white line behind him, all for Simon Noab.
Yeah, and I think Peter needs desperately now some big hand to get him out of this, or some good play to get him out of it. But I think he's going to take a hand, because I think he's going to get called now no matter what. So time to grit your teeth and try and find some cards. That's Simon's hand we're looking at. Strange
Deuce
play from Simon with
4.
that hand. 5-6 opposing him. Definitely isn't going to raise him. Strange play from Simon. When I say that, he's usually going to be putting some pressure on the guy with that hand, but he decided not to now.
Pair of 5s for Peter.
I don't think he'll bet it. The king and queen will scare him. See what happens on the turn. It's a 3. It's no harm to Peter, but it's given Simon
got it up and down
Simon's
straight
now
draw.
bet all in on an up and down draw, and he can afford to bet all in, because he's saying to Peter, if you want to call me and you get it wrong, you're out. That's basically what he's telling him. And I don't think Peter, even though he's got the best hand, is going to call him. But let's see. Let's see. Tense moments for both players, really, but tension's really in Peter's corner. Look, there he is. The eyes tell the story, don't they? He's thinking, and he's thinking, if I get this wrong, I'm definitely out. If I get it right, I double up. So, big decision.
And he lets it go.
Yeah, he's letting himself open for these plays now. Like I say, he had the best hand, he wouldn't know it, and Simon can just say it, well, you're all in, and that's what it is now. And Peter needs to work this out. What Simon's saying to him is, every time we play now, your chip stack's all in if we want to play, and I'm going to just keep telling you that now. So the quicker Peter works this out and makes a stand, the quicker he'll stop Simon from doing it.
Fortune favors the brave.
Now, there's the big phrase that we need, Mike. It's for like poetry, isn't it? We're back to Samuel Langhorne, Clemens, and all that sort of stuff that we went through the other day, aren't we?
You went through. I don't think I ever mentioned Mark Twain.
Oh, you know who he is? That's excellent, being an American. Here we go, Simon.
Deuce, and Simon's going all in.
He says, we're playing for your stack. And Peter obviously says no. See, this is going to happen now to Peter. He's at a stage where Simon can just say, you're all in, and that's going to happen every
each time
hand.
he folds, he's losing his blinds, and with only 18,750 left, he can't afford to do that for much longer.
No, he's in. Once you get below 20,000, it's starting to look desperate, and once you get down towards the, well, probably the cut-off points around the 15, 12,000, you've really got to say, okay, well, I'm making a stand here, because once you get below that, there's too many stands to make. Though we did see, as we keep saying, a terrific stand yesterday in the other one of the quarterfinals.
It's not
the norm, so
it's never over till
the fat lady sings. There we go.
As Yogi Berra once said, even better, it ain't over till it's over.
Oh dear,
Peter's going all in.
This is desperate play.
That is a desperate
play.
He's just frustrated now.
He's probably going to get away with it. Yeah, he's going to. But that's just
Simon
that.